So I published a video earlier today about which draft picks would just absolutely hate to see fall into the hands of the other NFC North jabronis. So we decided to take a step further, and we're going to do our best effort to draft for the Lions, the Packers, and the Bears. Oh my! And we're going to try and do it without the, hey, let's just give them a punter every single pick. Yeah, so we're going to take a spin. We got the Draft Network up because we like that because it's super fast. I want to go fast. So we're going to do Lions first, then the Packers, then the Bears. So first up, the Lions. The Lions, like we said, are going to be in the catbird seat because there could be some shenanigans. Some team could move up to 2 to take a quarterback. So the Lions may actually have complete choice of the board of the non-quarterbacks here. So the fact that they need a cornerback to replace Darius Big Play Slay could certainly use some help on interior defensive line, edge, etc. I mean, the entire defensive line, outside of a couple free agent signings, like overall needs a big overhaul. Interior offensive line, certainly, as well as they could certainly use some tackle freshening as well. Because even though they moved on from Pretty Ricky Wagner, yeah. All right, whatever. So they basically need to help all over the place. I mean, there's a reason why they're 3-12-1. But right now, super tempting to go with Simmons. Super tempting to go with Akuda as well. But let's just throw a complete wrench. Let's just throw down that draw for wild. Tua Tagovailoa coming in. Future franchise quarterback of the Lions. Oh, what is happening? Then all of a sudden, Matt Stafford next year is going to be on the trading block. They can move on from hell. They could just cut him straight up. And then it's Tua time, baby. Let's go. All right, so Lions picks. Actually, I should have looked up a list of where the Lions pick from. So now, looking at needs. So like I said, cornerback, interior defensive line, edge, all up in there. So, and again, we're going to try and draft as according to Hoyle as possible. So, in a big Nate is there, as well as A.J. Terrell in terms of cornerbacks. Grant Delpit will be fun on that defense. Patrick Queen in the middle there. It certainly would be a big help there for them. See, Cesar Ruiz is there chilling. Ezra Cleveland could play on the inside for them. Man, Antoine Winfield, that would be just a shot in the wouldn't it? All right, so for the Lions, I think go Zach Bond too. All right, for the Lions, just for sheer value, go with Patrick Queen here. I think he brings a nice little versatility to that linebacker core. Plus, he's going to be a straight-up alpha dog leader right away. So, man, that's annoying. I wish I didn't get Patrick Queen. And Tua, shoot. All right, so Lions up again. A couple of good safeties, Duggar as well as Ashton Davis. Cornerback-wise, Dantzler's there. Dantzler answered a lot of speed questions when he ran that 4.38 at his pro day. So Dantzler would be a good pick for them. Aquara would be great. Man, I just really don't like giving the Lions good picks. This is gonna be worse with the Packers. Oh, Nathaniel Moody's there chilling. I should have looked up all of the picks to start with, but I'm gonna go cornerback. Oh man, this hurts. Cameron Dantzler, come on down. All right, so we replace former Mississippi State legend Darius Big Play Slay with potential Mississippi State legend Cameron Dantzler. There you go. All right, so now need some help on the interior defensive. Just imagine Claypool with Babytron as well as Marvin Jones. I mean, that's the trio of towers there. Didn't they just go that route? Nah. The fact that Jordan Elliott is here, man, at 85. All right. This is sick. This is a really good draft for the Lions. I hate it. Hate it. All right, so now, there we go, 109. All right, so checked off a lot of the boxes, safety-wise still there. I mean, KJ Hill working underneath, that could make a lot of sense. KJ Hill, have Zach Moss work with Kerryon Johnson. All right, man, okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Bring on Jabari. All right, so they need some interior offensive line help. Lemieux, Kinley, Kyle Murphy, who I really like from Rhode Island. John Simpson would be a great fit for them if he makes it. Ah, that's annoying. That's annoying. Man. Damn it. Stupid lines and your stupid faces. All right, still in the 5th round. Let's see what else we got here. All right, so safety, Blackman is there. Oh, J.R. Reed is there. I mean, they could use a tertiary receiving option. Tanner Muse is still there chilling. Man. All right. See wide receiver wise, AGG. I think like Prochet or Jennings underneath certainly would be appealing. All right. For this, as far... we'll give him Blackman. There we go. Blackman out of Utah. Come on down. Then the Lions back up again. Who knew? Who knew that the Lions are picking yet again so early? Let's see. I mean, Cleveland's just a really nice player too. All right, bring on Tyree Cleveland. Man, so Lions have Marvin Jones, Galladay, as well as Tyree Cleveland. That's 3 deep. That's pretty legit 3 deep right there. I hate it. I hate everything. Let's see what else here. So they got the QB of the future, Queen, literally the queen of the chessboard on the defense, run things at the linebacker position. Dantzler comes in and helps solidify the cornerbacks, as well as you got Blackman. Nice little suturing up of the secondary. Jordan Elliott coming in the interior defensive line. You got Jabari from Florida, freshen up the edge, as well as John Simpson coming in as a body on the interior offensive line. Just a nasty, like, man-sized strength. I don't like this draft at all. I don't like it as a Vikings fan. So there you go. All right, so what else here? All right, so basically checked all the boxes. Running back or offensive tackle. Throckmorton would make a lot of sense. Charlie Heck. Do they have any other picks? Or, no, I'll give him J.J. Taylor, because J.J. Taylor is what Javid Betts was supposed to be. It didn't just did not quite work out. Plus, what have the Lions ever known about 5'5", very shifty running backs? Yeah, who knew? All right, so the Lions, the clock is ticking on the remnants of the Matt Stafford era. So Tua, Patrick Queen, Dantzler, Elliott, Jabari from Florida, John Simpson on the interior, as well as Blackman, Cleveland, and J.J. Taylor. That ain't bad. All right, so Stupid Packers up next. So there you go. I already ran it. Went through 30. See, in this one, let's go back to the Lions one. Who'd the Vikings take? So 22, Chasen, as well as Jalen Johnson. Would not mind that at all. A little bit of BPA, as well as cornerback that I just really, really love in this draft. Next up, Packers. Let's see who the Vikings took. Jerry Jeudy and Gross Matos. Man, I'm in love. Friday, I'm in love. All right, so the Packers are at 30 now. Speaking of love, Jordan Love sitting here chilling. In terms of, so looking at needs, wide receiver, tight end. They had a bit of an exodus at wide receiver. Tight end, Jimmy Graham is gone. Also, he was never really there. Could use some freshening on interior defensive line. The list cornerback, even though they're pretty damn studly at cornerback. Linebacker, Blake Martinez said deuces, he gone. So interior offensive line help, because Billy Turner is not the answer. Could use a running partner with Aaron Jones. And then tackle they listed because they signed pretty Ricky Wagner, because why not? All right, so dialing on in. Let's see here. So not Dobbins. I mean, Jordan Love, would he pull the Aaron Rodgers, sit behind you for a couple years and just creep? It's like, by the time it. Oh man, Jalen Reagor. That would be so annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna make that pick. Yeah. God, I would hate, because we listed that in the video of picks that we would hate for the rest of the NFC North. I would absolutely despise if Jalen Reagor ended up in Green Bay, just because I think he's such a beautiful, dynamic playmaker that pairing him up with Devontae Adams and the twilight with the corpse of Aaron Rodgers would just not so much. Or, man. Do they just double back on wide receiver now? Just say screw it, YOLO? Because imagine Ayuk as well as Reagor as well as Devontae Adams. Man, that is gross. That is disgusting. Let's look at the big board. So Austin Jackson would make a lot of sense. Edwards-Helaire pairing up with Aaron Jones would make sense. Yeah, Helaire more of a receiving back. Ashton Davis on that back end. Ooh. Be a nice little Actually, you know what? F it. I'm going to go full on. Like, this is my nightmare Ricky Bobby. So, Devontae Adams, who's not as good as Adam Thielen and Stephon Diggs, all of a sudden gets elevated by two of the most dynamic playmaking wide receivers in this draft. So, Rieger and Ayuk, which is just gross. Just absolutely vomit-inducing. I don't like it. I hate it. In fact. Who else did the Vikings pick? I want to look. Darnay Holmes, cornerback at UCLA. Enjoy him. Former teammate of Nate Meaders. Roquan Davis they got. All right, so it was Jerry Jeudy, Roquan Davis, Gross Matos, and Darnay Holmes. That's not bad. Not bad at all. All right, so next up. So could use some freshening on the offensive line. Matt Peart would make a lot of sense. Let's see here. Ben Barsh, just go full on, like, poaching from across the river. See, interior defensive line, like a Fodu, Stowbridge. James Lynch. James Lynch just seems like a Packer, doesn't he? Interior offensive line, Nathaniel Moody. That'd be super, super annoying. Let's see here. I mean, could go Pert, could go Kevon Wallace. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to go Matt Peart. Coming on in. They could play him at guard for a year. They could put him out at right tackle right away because I don't think Rick Wagner is essentially going to get it done. But I think that's a solid pickup for them. Oh, man. I was just going to have them pick Thaddeus Moss just to own the libs, but not so much. He went in the early fourth round, which is that a little bit optimistic for him? I mean, probably. Oh, here we go. Do they draft the kid who grew up in Green Bay and the lifelong Packer fan? I think they do. Let's just do that. Just F it. You suck, yo. This makes me feel dirty. It does. Just giving a good draft to the stupid Packers in their faces. All right, next up. All right, so Khalil Davis makes sense. Antoine Brooks Jr., just in terms of like a do-it-all safety, box safety. I think you do really well in the Pettin scheme. Tanner Muse makes a lot of sense. Okay. A lot of different ways to go here. I'm going to go, it's tough. All right, so give him Antoine Brooks. He pairs up well with what they want to do in the secondary. As well as former teammates. The Maryland safety that they took last year. The name escapes me. All right, so Packers back up on the clock again. Let's see here. All right, so tight end. This ain't a great tight end class, man. It's just overall not. So it's sort of like whatever. They should have picked Claypool and then turned him into a tight end, which is certainly on the table as well. Let's see. Oh, James Lynch. Man. Do I have to give James Lynch to the Packers? Because that would just bum me out big time. I don't know why they listed cornerback as a position need for them. Kamal Martin later. Lamar Jackson. Okay. Yeah. All right. Looking at the big board. And just ignoring that. Yeah, I guess we will go Lamar Jackson. There you go. So back-to-back secondary for the Packers after they went back-to-back wide receivers early. Speaking of back-to-back, they got back-to-back picks coming up. So that's a little annoying. Trey Adams just seems like a Packer, doesn't he? It's like with a stupid face. Roquan Williams, that's a good pick. All right, gonna go Roquan. Come on in. As well as we'll give him Kamal Martin, which hurts. It hurts. And lastly, in the round 7, do they have any 7th round picks? I guess we'll find out. Looks like they do. Coming on in. All right, so now basically checked pretty much all the boxes for them. Oh, tight end, running back, interior offensive line. Okay, let's look at running back, interior offensive line first. Why not? Dotson would suck. I would hate that pick for them. In terms of, I think it'd be a phenomenal pick. So J.J. Taylor, Ken Pierce, McCoy. I mean, we should have given him Jonathan Taylor early because that just been funny to me. All right, yeah, we'll give him Kevin Dotson. It hurts. It does hurt. Oh, we're up again. Oh, I say we as in, I feel dirty now. That's it. No, end the draft. It's over. It's over, babe. All right, so that. All right, tight end. We'll just take a dart throw. All right, Wilcox. Yeah, sure. Why not? Check. All right, so overall, if the Packers went this direction, this was the whole one last hurrah for the corpse of Aaron Rodgers. So getting Rieger and Ayuk as well as pairing them up with Davante Adams is just pretty damn sick. Matt Pert is going to come in on the offensive line. Can play some guard if he can beat up Billy Turner. Otherwise, he's the future right tackle waiting in the wings. James Morgan, the big body quarterback from Florida International. Grew up in Green Bay as a Packers fan. Fun story, blah, blah, blah. Antoine Brooks Jr. brings the physicality to that secondary that they don't exactly have right now at Lamar Jackson, just in terms of sheer value. Same thing with Roquan Williams, plus Kamal Martin, tackling machine. Linebacker for the Packers. That hurts, as well as Kevin Dotson from Louisiana coming in on the offensive line as well. Plus, then we added a tight end. I don't know much about this guy. He's just there. So there you go. Lastly, the Bears. So again, the Bears do not have a first-round pick because of the Khalil Mack trade, but they do have 2 second-rounders, so that's interesting. All right, so now Bears. Interior offensive line, Kyle Long retired. Needs some freshening at cornerback. Prince Amukamara is gone. Also, they were bad. Safety-wise, I mean, the secondary for the Bears, it's Eddie Jackson. That's about it. They could also use some help at offensive tackle. It's funny that they listed quarterback, which is just funny to me. So there you go. So looking at the board right away. All right, so the Bears have pick 43 as well as a little bit later pick. So big board, some of the big names that stand out. I mean, Terrell is there. Zach Bond is there. Jeremy Chin, if you want to keep it in state. They probably have to have him contribute right away, which probably wouldn't be the best thing for him. Laviska Shenault would be annoying if he ended up in Chicago. All right, so what do we do? Ashton Davis makes a lot of sense too. I think of this spot. Yeah, I mean, I like Bond. I don't like Bond specifically for what the Vikings want to do, but just in general, if he gets to this point, I think it's just sheer BPA to go in that spot. Bears up again, so they go Jeremy Chin. They could go Duggar. Trevon Diggs is still there chilling. Man, what is going on? All right, so Diggs would make a lot of sense. Yeah. All right, so go Trevon Diggs. He could stick it to the Vikings twice a year, so I'm sure he'll be fine with that. All right, so Diggs and Zach Bond adding to that defense right away. So now they should probably flip it back over to the offensive side because Nick Foles needs some weapons. Man, Antonio Gibson for the Bears, that would have been great. All right, there goes Robert Hunt. You go. Where the Bears pick again? Oh, do they not have a third? Oh, they don't. Man, that sucks. Sucks to suck. So it goes all the way to the 4th. Oh, mercy me. God bless catastrophe. There's no way in hell Ryan Pace survives this year. Honestly, one of the worst GMs in the NFL. Or he got by giving a ton of money to Mike Glennon, trading up for Mitchell Trubisky, and taking him over Pat Mahomes and Deshaun Watson. And now he traded for Nick Foles in his monster contract. So just great. Just A+. A+ work there. All right, so they need help all over the place. See offensive tackle, Kirk, Herons, Adams, okay. Interior offensive line. Kyle Murphy we like. Tyler Phillips is intriguing. Darrell Williams is fun as well. 2 teammates from Mississippi State. Dotson. Man. This got picked over fast. That is rough. That is rough for the Bears. So Brevian Roy, if they want to triple down on defense, could make a lot of sense there. Other than that, I mean, Duvernay, do you like him? Although I feel like Duvernay is going to play a lot of slot in the league. I'm not giving up on Anthony Miller out of Memphis yet. I really liked him coming out of the draft a couple years ago. All right, so yeah, we'll give him Driscoll for Auburn. Come on in. The bookends mate with Prince Tagovailoa, less heralded. Man, Bears are in rough shape this draft. It is rough. All right, so now. All right, so I haven't checked off interior offensive line. Haven't checked off safety yet. I think Tanner Muse at this stage is just way too much value. I think they're going to have to wait for interior offensive line, even though checked off tackle. So nearly back-to-back picks here. Oh, James Prochet. Man. It's either Prochet or give them some speed. I'm going to give him some speed. So John Hightower coming up from Boise State. The burner. Contributes in the kick return game. A little bit of something that they're... Even the offense with Tariq Cohen and Anthony Miller, they've just been really lacking juice. Not that I'm complaining, though. All right, so now... Let's see, what other position? Interior offensive line. QB. It's my the list of QB. Here we go, quarterback. Lewerke just seems like a Bears quarterback, doesn't he? He really does. All right, let's look at the big board. Probably wait for Lewerke. I don't know how many picks I have left. I don't know if they have a 7th. Actually, screw it. Bring it on. Stupid haircut. Makes sense to be a Bears quarterback. All right, now in the 7th. All right, so what? Yeah, I'm glad we didn't go Cole McDonald because we actually like Cole McDonald to a degree. All right, so interior offensive line. Man, this got ugly quick. It really did. All right. Bring on Darrell Williams. And I think that's it. Or do the Bears have another 7th? Nope, that's it. That's all she wrote. There you go. In the clubhouse, let's take a look. All right, so Mitchell Trubisky Ponder, as well as Nick Foles and company. This is a bad team. So 43 overall. The fact that Zach Bond got to that stage, I mean, they are down Leonard Floyd. They did bring in Robert Quinn, but just a little bit of edge stank. Never hurt anyone. As well as Trevon Diggs falling to 50. Super intriguing. Obviously, probably not going to work out here in Minnesota, but the fact that he is able to fall to 50, I think that's a nice little pickup for the Bears. I mean, because that secondary has been wrecked. Really, I mean, it's like Cheeseburger, Eddie Jackson, it's Fuller. It's really about it. Driscoll coming in on the offensive line. Now they could use some freshening at the tackle spot, and it's like Whitehair and Daniels on the inside. Jake Long retired. It's just they need a lot of help. So Driscoll coming in from Auburn, as well as we'll give him Darrell Williams later on from Mississippi State. Ideally, if you would have wanted to attack some of these interior offensive linemen a little bit earlier, but I actually feel like Bond and Diggs was just way too much value to pass up. Tanner Muse, they're able to get him a little bit later on. John Hightower brings a little bit of speed to the offense, as well as Brian Lewerke. Now it's your quarterback in the future. You got Trubisky Ponder, and you have Foles, and you still drafted quarterback. It's just funny to me. But that's it. That is the drafts for the rest of the NFC North. I hope we never have to do this again, because it pained me so much to actually give the Lions and the Packers good drafts. I mean, this just sucks. But what are your thoughts? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. If you want to support the work, pull us up on the Venmo. Please give us a follow on social media as well. But until next time, Skol, production value.